ماشي هيا يجيب بيجا خلوا انا يجيب بيجا يا اخوان هيا يجيب بيجا صار يوسف محمد هيا جيب اصبر هان عندك اصبر فيش راح هذا السايب وراه بس امانه معه لا ما تخليش معي لا مش تحت الشباب ما تخليش معي امانه لا ما تخليش معي امانه اصبر محمد هيا جيب لف الجيب.
Israel is under attack from the Palestinian groups, but this attack is not like the others. We are seeing a collapse of Israeli defense along the border, something we haven't seen since the Israeli-Arab wars from the 70s. Dozens of gunmen from the Palestinian group Hamas have infiltrated southern Israel in a surprise attack and are currently at large with videos of shooting in the streets. Hamas announced the start of the operation called Al-Aqsa Flood against Israel. 5,000 rockets were fired at Israel. The south and center of the country, including Tel Aviv, were hit. There are dead and injured. Also, an unknown number of militants entered the country. In some cities, there are street fights with them. The authorities ask citizens not to leave shelters and safe places. Temporary shelters have been deployed for those affected by the bombings. And these are unprecedented images. Palestinian fighters actually captured Israeli military base. We have never seen this kind of Israeli military failure. This is inside footage of Palestinian militant group Al-Qassam brigades entering one of the Israeli bases near Rafah. Here, Israeli police storm a house with militants. Israeli citizens fleeing border settlements. Footage of a Hamas infiltrator using a motorized hang glider to get into Israel. This is insane. Another video of a Hamas militant paragliding across the border. This method of penetration turned out to be quite successful, since detecting and shooting down such a small, low-flying target is extremely problematic, especially considering that Israeli air defense is designed to counter many high-flying missiles. Israeli Air Force is working here against Palestinian missiles. Israel launched Operation Iron Swords as a response, destroys 3rd Gaza Tower. Palestinian fighters are continuing to roam the streets in southern Israel. This is a colossal intelligence failure for Israel. The country has one of the most extensive and sophisticated intelligence networks in the Middle East, both domestic and external. It has informants embedded inside militant groups not just in the Palestinian territories, but in Lebanon, Syria, and elsewhere. It has, in the past, been able to assassinate militant leaders either with precision drone strikes or even booby-trapped mobile phones. And yet today, at the end of a Jewish holiday, it appears to have been caught asleep at the wheel. Hamas has been able to plan and launch this carefully coordinated assault on Israel, seemingly in total secrecy. Tel Aviv is on fire. At the end, we from Warthog Defense want to say that, unlike the situation in Ukraine, the situation in Israel is much more complicated, involving a century of wars and allegations from the two sides for an occupation, terrorist attacks, human rights abuse. Israel and Palestine must find a way to achieve long-lasting peace. There is not another option.